Trump now says Hyundai's ICE raid was a bad idea. Since the pandemic, the USA has been working to bolster its industrial backbone while simultaneously investing in the future of transportation. It was the promise of Made in America 2.0, and the Koreans were one of the first to buy in. Things became a bit more messy in the current political climate, and when a huge immigration raid on Hyundai's latest plant in Georgia made international news, it morphed into a diplomatic nightmare. The current administration has since backed down and invited workers back into the states. There's just one problem: workers may no longer want to come back. Trump opens door to Hyundai, bringing back workers after ICE raid. USA President Donald Trump has officially denounced a massive raid on Hyundai's Georgia Meta plant in September. The raid, which was the largest ever operation conducted on domestic soil by USA Immigration and Customs Enforcement, resulted in the detention of an estimated 475 workers at the Hyundai plant. The majority of those detailed were South Korean nationals contracted as engineers to construct the LG Energy Solutions battery plant. It was confirmed that many of those detained were in the USA illegally by misusing visas in a way that was considered an open secret in the auto industry. Trump eventually attempted damage control by noting that foreign workers were welcomed in the USA. This latest statement, however, is the first time that Trump has outright denounced the Hyundai plant raid. CNN outlines Trump's comments. President Donald Trump on Monday agreed, saying he was very much opposed to the raid carried out by members of his administration. In fact, before they got out to 2026, I said they could stay 2026, and they're going to be coming back, he said. When they come in, they're making very complex machinery, equipment, things. They're going to have to bring some people in, at least at that initial phase. He added, you can't expect them to make unbelievably complex chips and computers and other things and pick people off the unemployment line that haven't worked in 5 years. Referring to the need for foreign experts to train American workers in skilled production jobs like battery manufacturing. However, South Korean President Lee Jae-myung said that those workers may not even want to come back to the USA. In fact, during an interview with Bloomberg on Friday, Myung said that the entire ordeal caused severe trauma to workers and their families. Many of those workers, even if offered the opportunity to return, may not want to due to their treatment. Early reports indicate that the workers detained by ICE were shackled at the waist, handcuffed, and crammed into rooms with doorless toilets. Some also reported having firearms pointed at them by officers. This could lead to the factory being delayed for an unknown amount of time, as Hyundai requires quite a bit of specialized expertise to consult on the factory. Myung told Bloomberg, this has also caused severe trauma for the workers as well, and I have heard that some workers do not want to go back. Without taking measures to ensure the safety and rational treatment of these workers, there is a high possibility that factory construction in the USA may be significantly postponed. Hyundai has rolled with a lot of punches over the last few years. Not only did it work to transition production of certain models to the USA so that they could qualify for the EV tax credit, but it also continued the work, knowing that the tax credit would almost certainly be doomed upon Trump being elected. It also continued to push forward as tariffs made light of the entire import industry so that it could remain competitive. For now, the battery factory sits half-finished in Georgia as politics continue to short-circuit America's EV transition. Source: reposted and summarized from Rob Stumpf at insideevs.